Well, hello again. Welcome again to another podcast, Down to Earth but Heavenly Minded. And I'm your host, Irv Risch. And today I just want to mention that a while back I said that history repeats itself. Well, this is true, and we're going to see that in today's episode. We're going to be in chapter 20 of Genesis. And if you remember a while back, we did an episode about Abraham. Actually, it was Abram and Sarai who went to Egypt and he tried to pass her off as his sister. Well, we see this happening again in this chapter. So, with that said, let's just read through our chapter. Now, from there, Abraham journeyed towards the territory of the Negev and lived between Kadesh and Seir. And he journeyed to Gerar. And Abraham said to Sarah, his wife, "She is my sister." And Amalek, I'm pronouncing it right, king of Ger, sent and took Sarai. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night and said to him, "Behold, you are a dead man because of the woman whom you have taken, for she is a man's wife." Now Abimelech had not approached her. So he said, "Lord, will you kill an innocent person or an innocent people? Did you not him did he not himself say to me, 'She is my sister'?" And she herself said, "He is my brother. In the integrity of my heart and the innocence of my hands I have done this." Then God said to him in the dream, "Yes, I know that you have done this in your integrity of your heart, and it was I who kept you from sinning against me." So in this case, we know that Abimelech did not have a relationship with Sarah. "Therefore I did not let you touch her. For then return the man's wife, for he is a prophet, so that he will pray for you, and you shall live. But if you do not return her, know that you shall surely die, you and all who are yours." And Abimelech rose early in the morning and called all his servants and told them all these things. And the men were very much afraid. And Abimelech called Abraham and said to him, "Why have you done this to us? And how have I sinned against you, that you have brought on me and my kingdom this great sin? You have done to me things that ought not to have been done." And Abimelech said to Abraham, "What did you see that you did this thing?" Abraham said, "I did it because I thought, there is no fear of God at all in this place, and they will kill me because of my wife, because she is indeed my sister and daughter of my father, though not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. And when God caused me to wander from my father's house, I said to her, 'This is the kindness you must do me at every place to which we come. Say of me, he is my brother. And Abimelech took sheep and oxen and male servants and female servants and gave them to Abraham and returned Sarah his wife to him. And Abimelech said, Behold, my hand is before you. Dwell where it pleases you. And Sarai, he said, Behold, I have given your brother 1,000 pieces of silver. It is a sign of your innocence in the eyes of all who are with you. Before everyone, you are validated. So Sarah was pure. She was still a virgin, or I should say, she still didn't have another man. She was still belonged to Abraham, and I'm sure Abraham had relations with her, but she was still barren at this time. Then Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech and also healed his wife and female servants so that they bore children. For the Lord had closed all the wombs of those in the household of Abimelech because of Sarai, Abraham's wife. Well, a couple things in this chapter that should be noticed. First of all, that God appeared to Abimelech, who Abraham thought was an ungodly nation, but God was still speaking even to the Gentile nations. This was even before uh, God established his covenant with Abraham. The covenant was made now and established, but Abimelech was also a godly man at this time. God had spoken to him, and he had believed him. And we also seen that tells Abimelech that Abraham is a prophet. So these are some things we should note. But most of all, that uh, Sarai did not have any kind of sexual relationships with Abimelech or Pharaoh, as far as that's concerned. So we have some information in this chapter that's very important as we move forward. So with that said, we're going to end our reading today until our next episode. Bye for now.